We're not taking TikToks. Guy.
It me.
Come see. Come watch. Come on, we'll bet. Hey, we're in the campgrounds of Nashville. This is Garage Guys Fantasy Sports podcast, presented by shit. I heard you, brother.
Rowdy crowd.
I heard you. Presented by Shitty Coolers, Duke Cannon. We are here live in Nashville. We were just in Tejas, and if you didn't already notice it, Chef Boy himself, he's made it. He's in Nashville. You're back home.
Back home.
It was a home, and then it wasn't a home, and now it's a home again. So are you not homeless anymore?
I'm not homeless for this weekend, but then I'm back homeless again.
That's right.
My home is the mobile garage, which is this beautiful.
We're not homeless anymore.
Duke Cannon.
We're not homeless.
Yeah, we're not homeless. We got a nice crowd. Looking forward to seeing the group.
The great people of Nashville. Everybody's hyped for the race. Let's get hyped for the race. Let's get hyped for the race. All right.
Get in there.
We got a lot of anti-Kyle Busch guys in the crowd. We're gonna have some fun in a little while. We're gonna have some fun.
Are we talking about Kyle Busch?
Maybe. I think it's a possibility. Before we do talk, we gotta test the experiment again. So last week, Kyle Petty told me on Twitter that if you pour Pepsi in this cup right here, in this big Coke jug, it would explode. Last week, we defied the odds. So I think we're just gonna make like Russian roulette out of it. We're gonna try again. So Kyle, let's see if you're a liar. Times 2.
Do you have any numbers of drivers in there? Volcano.
That was some bad podcast. Sorry for everyone listening on the podcast. It's just on video. You should already be watching YouTube.
Go subscribe YouTube. That's your perfect example.
Oh, flirting with death. Nope, didn't happen. Kyle Petty, you're still a liar, but it's okay. We still love you. Shout out to you.
So, give us the background. Did Kyle Petty talk trash to you about the volcano eruption?
Yeah, I'm just a Pepsi guy, but he said it would explode. So this is twice now that it did not explode. So I think that's a good sign, a good omen for us to bag some motherfucking tourneys this weekend here at the NASCAR track. So
do it for the people.
Yeah, the All-Star race was kind of shitty. It was a little shitty. Kyle Larson was the fastest car. We should have known better, and we should have bet on him, but we didn't. So sorry, Garage fam. But the good news is they haven't had a race here since 2011. And what's back this week, Chef Boy?
The Gut Boy Special.
The Gut Boy Special is always back, but practice and qualifying, Chef Boy.
Back.
Chef Boy's a little tired from the drive. It's okay. But practice and qualifying are back.
Haven't we had it a few times, though?
We have. And every time we had it,
that's what threw me off. Sorry.
We did pretty fucking good, though, wouldn't you say?
We love the qualifying. We love the practice. It just makes our preview show a little bit different, a little bit more personality-centric for the Garage Guy and the Chef Boy.
That's it. So guess what, guys? We don't really know what the fuck's going to happen until cars qualify on Sunday, but we gotta make some picks.
We do. We have to make some early picks.
We got to make some early picks. So you're playing on DraftKings and FanDuel, okay? We got any DraftKings and FanDuel guys in the crowd? Let's go. We like to make fucking money. That's what we do. All right, so look. Let's go ahead and take a look. DraftKings. Do we still talk about FanDuel?
Let's just use the DraftKings odds.
I like that. DraftKings odds are the way. But we do have 4 guys for the Nash of the Ville, Nash Vegas. Before we talk about it, should we give a shout out to Drip Drop, doctors, and Drip Drop?
Hydration methods.
Shout out to hydration.
make sure you hydrate and rehydrate and dehydrate. Rehydrate.
You always want to hydrate with Drip Drop. ORS.
Some people like to mix up the beer with the hydration, right?
Right, yeah. A lot of people do that. We call that chugging beer. Yeah, doctors sometimes. I've met a doctor once. He was okay guy. He was okay.
Speaking of that, we have our scrubs on the way.
We do. We can be doctors now. We're going to be doctors. So shout out to hydration. Shout out to doctors. Shout out to Drip Drop. Shout out to Drip Drop. All right, so back to the driving. Back to what we got going on this weekend.
What's our window of time? Let's get through the schedule. Like Sunday, Cup qualifying will give us about a 3-hour window.
Yeah, so we'll have a little bit of time.
So let's talk to our if you're not subscribing premium, you should be. But we will have picks posted in between that very tight window, Chase.
That's right.
You might
correct.
Have one of yours posted early?
Maybe so.
Free picks, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. This is actually not a podcast. It's just one giant plug.
Okay.
That's what we are. GarageGuysFantasySports.com. Big plugs. Big plugs.
I think it's going to be a tight window, so be patient with us, basically.
Pretty much. But I'm ready to plug you guys with the picks. Chef Boy and I have sat down. We've talked. We've debated. We're going to know more Sunday for sure. But I think early on, it's easy to say Kyle Larson at this point, right? He's been dominant. He's tearing up the fucking track. You can't stop the guy. He's literally the Flash. If you ever read DC Comics, everybody knows the Flash, right? He's that guy. All right, Terry two-time energy. Shout out to the number 5, to the legend of the 5. Shout out to Kellogg's cereal. Okay, that's what we talk about here. That's why we love Terry. Got to meet Terry and T-Haas. Shout out to him. It's a lot of energy, though. It's a lot of energy, so it's easy to say that.
The energy's following the odds, though. I mean, I think he's down to less than 3-1. He's like a plus 275. And,
yeah.
And that's nuts. You don't.
Do we want to bet on that, Chef Boy?
I don't know if we want to bet on that yet.
Do we want to take it?
I don't think we do.
I think that there's some better odds out there on some guys that could actually get the shit done.
And I think people will call us crazy because they look at the recent results, but that's where you're betting a number, not necessarily the driver.
It's not your fault, Kyle. It's Vegas's.
Yeah,
it's Vegas's. We still love you, Kyle.
We support Kyle's dominance.
Yes, 100%. Big five time.
But we did not select him as one of our 4. And I believe, this is one of your articles that comes out with 4 picks, but
that's correct.
We decided to give out some other plays this week, and I think the first guy is Mr. Martin Truex, right?
Let's talk about Martin Truex Jr., guys. All right, so Martin Truex Jr. So what we know about Nashville is this. 1.3 mile track, I believe. 1.3 mile track. Shout out to Cody, the camera guy, doing a little bit of stats analysis earlier. Shout out to the man himself. We were talking a little bit about this track, and back in 2011 was the last time that they ran this thing, and it was only Xfinity. We've never really seen Cup at this track and something like this, but if you're going to relate it to anything, it's got to be Richmond, and then maybe a little bit of Kansas mixed in. So if we're looking at stats from those races right there, Martin is an easy standout right now just because of his dominance he's had. I mean, until Alex Bowman came in and messed up the three-peat, Martin Truex Jr. was killing it, and it was a track that he wasn't good at, so he obviously figured out something over time. And so I've got to just go ahead and say Martin Truex, I feel like is going to be a guy that might be slept on this week because there's a lot of hype for a guy named Kyle Busch. Yeah, there's a lot of hype for Kyle Busch. And so I feel like Martin Truex Jr. might be kind of looked over. He's kind of sat back a little bit, but he's been dominant this year. He's been out there. He was the first guy really getting it done. So I think you got to give credit where credit's due there.
I like what you said at the end, too. I mean, I think, if anything, Truex should be a little bit more motivated than usual with Larson's most recent dominance, because before we were talking about Larson, we were mainly talking about Martin Truex.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. So I think Truex's odds are plus 600 to win the race, which is about the 3rd favorite, and Kyle Busch is right there with him. So, with good reason, Hendrick Motorsports is the favorite. And
look, and if there wasn't another reason to pick Kyle, guys, looking at his price right now on DraftKings, it's a big 10-4. It is a big 10-4. We've been waiting on the 10-4 now for probably, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 years.
Yeah.
It's a big 10-4. We finally got our 10-4. It's a sign from the racing gods themselves. Okay, 10,400 on DraftKings. Plug it and play it. I'm in.
Is that the 4th highest? What's the pricing? Who's above him?
I'm all the way in. So if we're looking above Martin, Mr. Martin Spezzarelli, we got Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson.
So it's lined up with the odds. Okay.
Yeah.
It's lined up with the odds. And I think after all the 10-4 talk, we have to ride it. I mean,
10-4.
I mean, 10-4.
That's a big 10 foil.
It's a big 10 foil. We see 10,300. We see 10,500. We never see 10-4. So
absolutely. Moving from there, though, let's stay in the JGR stable. And let's talk about our favorite guy here, the crowd's favorite guy, Kyle Busch. All right, Kyle.
Let's talk about our
bunch of loving fans.
Let's talk about our Walmart couple. We had some traditional Kyle Busch.
We did. So my son recently has been teetering on the Kyle Busch lines until we walked into a Walmart tonight. We saw a lady wearing a Kyle Busch all over print shirt, which shout out to them because they're kick ass. We're bringing Winston back, and that's what we do. So all over print shirt at Walmart, and I'm like, hey, you were like, hey, are you a Kyle Busch fan still? And he's like, and then she was like, what? And so they attack. They have a lot of fierceness in them, okay? They come at you like a tiger.
Busch, honestly.
Tight like a tiger. They'll come at you quick, and they're very snappy. But then, we saw the husband. They had the matching shirts. This beautiful couple right there in the Walmart. It was good times.
They were like the walking baby boomer NASCAR fans.
Yeah, but if you say Chase Elliott or you say like Dale Jr. or something, they're just like, and they come at you and they won't stop. Yeah. So we got an audience member here, Saul Samantha and Kyle. So he knows.
I think I used at our former platform, I used Samantha Busch as my cover photo.
Yeah.
I mean, smart guy.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, but you can't deny, the dude literally smashed a guitar after he won a race here. Like, that takes some big balls. You know what I mean? Like somebody's like, here's this trophy, I'm going to hand it to you. Kyle's like, fuck that shit. And he just smashes it.
We don't bet on small balls.
With that. Yeah.
We don't bet on small balls.
No small ball bets here. We like to bet big balls. This is the most hated man in NASCAR. He's a villain. And look, and he's out for it, and he's been running better lately.
Yes.
He's been running lately, and he's another good guy that can get the speed at more of these flatter tracks.
Yeah, I think Truex, and I think our show in general so far is more on the contrarian side, garage guy.
It is.
I think Hendrick is going to get the attention with Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson.
Right, and look, and I want to bring this up too. Looking at his price on DraftKings, here's some Chase math for you. He goes for $9,900. That's $9,900. If you think back to the Jay-Z song, 99 Problems But a Bitch Ain't One, that was a big energy song. So this price, $9,900, it could be something. Big energy, big balls. Oh no, he smashed a guitar. Signs are pointing towards JGR, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex. That's all I know. That's all I can say about it. That's all I can say. We'll see where they qualify.
Big bet.
You ready to get out of the JGR stable?
Let's get out of the stable, but we'll come back to it on our articles.
That's right. We will be back. We will return. Next guy we like, another guy we were just having a little bit of conversation. Cody the camera guy's been doing it. You getting bit?
Y'all like releasing some mosquitoes out?
Mosquitoes? Got some mosquitoes in the ears?
We got to keep the looks good for a few more.
We don't want to fuck with West Nile. We're not big West Nile guys.
These things would be in Dale's hair.
Yeah. Dude, Dale would be like, he'd have dry Pantene in his hair right now. He couldn't take it.
I better see him soon.
Shout out to Dale. Hurry up, Dale. So Matt DiBenedetto, 7,900 on DraftKings. Now, before you guys kill me, because we've been talking about Matty D, Sonoma pissed me off, okay? Matty D pissed me off a little bit. He was being a little bit of a sad boy lately. And I wasn't really like feeling it, but you know what? After some talks with the homie Cody the camera guy, we've just been talking NASCAR. Everybody's out. Do we love to talk NASCAR? Do we love NASCAR, guys? We love NASCAR. Yeah, there we go.
What about Matty D? We got any Matty D fans? No?
Yeah.
Yes? No?
Matt DiBenedetto?
No? Yeah.
All right, so another guy thinks he cries.
Right.
I'm not alone in that. Yeah. But I feel like maybe he's had enough Kleenex on his eyes now that he's a happy boy and not a sad boy anymore.
You got to have a system?
Yeah, maybe so. And it's a new track, new beginnings. He knows that there's going to be a new guy sitting in his seat next year. He's got to do something.
He did make the first annual Garage Guys muscle guy.
He did, yeah.
He was your first round draft pick.
Yeah, big muscle guy, WWE guy. You'd want him to see him in a fight. You'd want to see him smash a chair. Maybe put a leather vest on and try to be Stone Cold.
The UFC draft.
So Matty D's odds, I think, are like what, plus 700 or plus 7,000. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Yeah. But as a DFS play, I feel like he might qual far enough in the back, and he's been decent at Richmond too. If we're going to compare that.
Yeah, if he's somebody that is, what we say, 20 or further back, Chase, we'd feel really good about that. If he qualifies 20th or further back, plug in Matty D for some action. His top 10 odds are plus 300 if you want to hit that. Oh, get that mustache going.
I got a Pepsi mustache. It feels good. Yeah, the odds there, I do like the top 10 odds. And I love the fact that we get practice and qualifying and odds are out. It feels great.
Yeah, because we'll see everything.
Feels great.
It's going to be great.
Exactly, 100%. So Matty D, and then the last guy I say we talk about was one, we were teetering around the JTG room, the JTG daughtery. All right, big Brad Daugherty, big guy, big tall guy, big basketball guy. We like basketball.
We do.
Hey, you know what we haven't done before we get to our punt play? Shout out to Kelly Kapowski. Shout out to Green Kelly Kapowski.
And she'll be out later for this Nashville weekend.
Right.
I had to put her on for the show, but I'm gonna save her for Saturday.
I love it. I love the energy. We're here at Kelly Kapowski. I'm not in a Waffle House, but we are at a really cool spot.
This really is a very original Garage Guys episode.
It is.
Considering Kelly Kapowski.
This is what Garage Guys was always meant to be.
We just need that like you said, that logo.
Yeah. Somebody make us a neon bar light with our logo. That would be incredible. We would love it. All right, last guy, Ryan Priest.
We'll give you free premium for a year.
Free premium?
For a year.
A year?
If they build a nice.
He's generous as shit, guys. He's a generous guy.
We'll drop the price.
How are we gonna afford ham sandwiches?
You're right. I'm back homeless again.
We gotta remember that. We gotta remember those things. All right, $6,000, $6K on DraftKings. Ryan Priest. All right, Ryan, is this a gut boy and a low boy?
This is a qualified boy. It's like a boy we want if he qualifies low. I think Priest has treated us right early in the season, right? I mean, a few times, but he's down there with Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Suarez. Without knowing qualifying, we like Priest the best. That's kind of where we landed, right? As you get a refill in your, why don't you just funnel it? Maybe not.
Funnel a soda?
We'll save that for the Bush and A.
Yeah, I'll funnel a Bush.
I've seen Dale do.
No, the Bud. Put some respect on their name. Budweiser Zero.
Excuse me, Budweiser Zero.
Not Bush.
I want Dale to convert from a shotgun boy to a funnel boy.
What about a wine glass boy?
It would look nice, especially if he put the right thing in his hair. Like a wine glass in the hair to match with the drink.
100%, and that's why you should play Ryan Priest on DraftKings. That was analysis right there, brought to you by Garage Guys. Pump plays qualifyings on Sundays. That was brought to you right there by that. I love everyone. I love the shout out to the serious people watching the show right now that are really mad at us.
The serious people know that qualifying matters. I would hope by now. I hope they're here for us.
Yep.
We could literally take this show and add 2 more plays and just draw out of your 44 a random number.
We could.
And just draw a number.
But we like Ryan Priest.
We do.
Because
it's cheap.
He's cheap boy.
It's cheap boy, and we think that he has a chance to run well here. I don't know his top 10 odds off the top of my head. I memorize everyone else.
It's okay to call it. It's a gut boy. I will say it's a gut boy because I feel that energy. I feel the energy around Ryan Priest. I want to feel it for Ricky, but I did look at some number stats. I looked at some of those numerical statistic objects.
Did you carry
online? I carried the 7. Okay. I think I fucked up.
All right, it's okay.
But it's all right, guys. It's all right, though. It is a gut boy, though. It is a gut boy play 100%. We're going to know the real boys. We're going to have premium picks out soon. Free article dropping out Saturday. I'd say Saturday. Give us a little time to adjust here because we're in Nashville. Because we're in Nashville. Chef Boy's here. It's Chef Boy. It's the Garage Guy. It's the way it was meant to be. Cheers. Big cheers. Hey, we're going to have a lot of stuff coming out. Be sure to give a follow to Inside Tailgating as well. Without them, we would not be on this tour right here. We're going to be getting some great content around the campgrounds. All these awesome people back here. We're going to have all weekend long, baby. That's what it's all about. All right, so one more cheers. We're in Nashville. Let's get the party started.
Get in there.
Yeah. Sports, profit, repeat.
Repeat.
It's the Garage Guys. 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 It's the Garage Guys.